Keanu Reeves, the man who turned pain into power. There are heroes we watch on the big screen, and then there are heroes who walk quietly among us. Keanu Reeves has played warriors, assassins, time travelers, and chosen ones, but his greatest role has always been himself. Long before the fame, before the standing ovations, before the world called him the internet's favorite human, Keanu was just a boy searching for stability in a life that constantly shifted beneath his feet. His father left when he was very young. He moved from city to city, school to school. He struggled with dyslexia, making traditional learning difficult. Teachers didn't always understand him. Classmates sometimes underestimated him. But inside that quiet, thoughtful boy was something powerful. Resilience. Acting became his refuge. On stage, he didn't feel behind. He didn't feel misunderstood. He felt free. And slowly, Hollywood began to notice. First came small roles, then bigger ones, and eventually, films like Speed and The Matrix turned him into a global superstar. Overnight, he became one of the most recognizable faces in the world. But fame doesn't protect you from heartbreak. Behind the flashing cameras, Keanu faced unimaginable loss. His best friend, River Phoenix, died suddenly. Years later, he and his partner were expecting a child. Their daughter was stillborn. Not long after, his partner tragically passed away in an accident. Loss after loss, silence after silence, grief that most people would never fully recover from. For many, pain like that turns into anger, or isolation, or bitterness. But something different happened with Keanu. He didn't grow harder. He grew softer. While filming major blockbuster movies, he quietly gave away large portions of his salary so that costume designers and special effects teams could be paid fairly. He believed success was shared. He was seen riding the subway, sitting alone on park benches, eating at small restaurants without security. No entourage, no ego, just a man who understood that fame is temporary, but character is permanent. Once, during a rainy night, he reportedly waited outside a party he was invited to. Because security didn't recognize him and wouldn't let him in, he didn't argue. He didn't demand special treatment. He simply waited. That's humility. In interviews, when asked how he continues after so much tragedy, he doesn't offer dramatic speeches. He says simple truths. Grief changes shape, but it never ends. And yet, he keeps going. He keeps working. He keeps showing up, not because life has been easy, but because he decided pain would not define him. When John Wick revived his career, people called it a comeback. But for Keanu, it wasn't about proving critics wrong. It was about loving the craft. He trained relentlessly, learned complex fight choreography, did many of his own stunts. Discipline, focus, dedication, not for applause, but for excellence. And maybe that's why people connect with him. Because in a world obsessed with image, he feels real. He laughs awkwardly. He answers thoughtfully. He treats strangers with respect. There are countless stories of him giving up his seat on public transport, helping crew members move equipment, buying motorcycles for stunt teams as a thank you. Not because cameras were rolling, but because that's who he is. He once said, "Try to be wrong once in a while. It'll do your ego good." That's wisdom earned through experience. Keanu Reeves teaches us something powerful without ever preaching. You can suffer deeply and still choose kindness. You can lose everything and still remain grateful. You can achieve massive success and still stay humble. The world loves him not because he is perfect, but because he is human. A man who has seen darkness and still chooses light. And maybe that's the greatest lesson of all. Your pain does not disqualify you from greatness. Your setbacks do not cancel your future. Your heartbreak does not erase your purpose. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who carry invisible scars and still smile gently at strangers. Keanu Reeves reminds us that strength is quiet, kindness is powerful, and humility is unforgettable. In a noisy world filled with ego and competition, be the person who stays grounded. In a harsh world filled with criticism, be the person who stays compassionate. Because at the end of the day, awards gather dust, money changes hands, fame fades. But the way you make people feel, that lasts forever. Moral of the story: true strength is not measured by success or fame. It is measured by how you treat others after life has tested you. Final message to the audience: whatever you're going through right now, don't let it harden your heart. Let it deepen your character. Let it expand your empathy. Let it refine your strength. You may not be a movie star, but every day, you have the opportunity to be someone's quiet hero. Choose kindness. Choose resilience. Choose to keep going. Because sometimes, the most powerful people are the ones who smile through the storm. Thank you all fans for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. Keanu loves you all.